Right, Mark, a week before the Tour de France, I understand you're really happy with your form. Can you just talk to me a little bit about how the season's gone and how you've kind of arrived at what you consider to be your top form a week before the Tour?
Simply put, no problems. You know, touch wood, be all right for the next week. But if you look at a bad start to my season, 2010, the health issues and then crashes throughout 2010, especially in the Tour de Suisse a couple weeks before. Took 70% of me back off. It's not the ideal preparation, you know, this year been okay. And I haven't had to suffer through the races because I started good. I could prepare slowly throughout the season, and I haven't had to suffer through the races at the end. I've been able to kind of use them to work towards the Tour de France. So you build a resilience, and you can afford to lose weight, and that's what I've done. You know, it's a difficult Tour de France this year. Last year did have a lot of flat finishes. This year's not so flat the finishes, so I've had to adapt a little bit. And same like 2009, going pretty skinny, and yeah, I'll take a little bit of shot myself from the top end, but you know, I'll hopefully have more energy for the sprint. So.
The last bunch sprint you did was second week of May. That's sort of 6 weeks between that and the Tour. Does that concern you at all?
Don't really train me sprint. I do it in the winter, but in the summer I don't normally have to. You know, it's not about. I know I'm fast. I know if my team delivers me perfect, I'll always come out top. So it's about getting delivered perfect. It's about getting to the finish. It's about being able to sprint, and that's what I've had to work on. And that's all going good. So no, I'm confident that I've got good form. I'm more than confident my team's got good form. They're really going well. All the guys are in contention. And yeah, hopefully we can ride well and win some stages.
It's been a really hard programme this year, especially not just the races you've done, but the courses, the way they've turned out, probably even harder than you expected when you first came up with your programme. With hindsight, maybe would you have done a couple more flatter races to maybe get a few more wins in the bag?
Absolutely not.
No.
I've made it no secret last couple of years. I want quality wins now instead of quantity, you know. I think there's a famous saying that I said, it was taken out of context last year about Andre Greipel. It was a completely different sentence, not about Andre, and the person who did it put it with Andre. But I said last year, I had an interview about Andre. I'll get this straight now, listen, all he is, listen. I got asked about Andre, obviously I said some shit. Then I got asked a different question. Well, you haven't had as many wins. And I said, if I want to win shit small races, I've got to shit small races. That journalist put the two together and said I was saying about Andre. I didn't. But I did say that quote, and it is. If I want to win, so some like the haters will still accuse me of being shit now anyway, starting stuff, and they'll try and get, you know how it is, you know how this cycling world is. And but yeah, I want quality wins. I want to. It's not about the numbers. I have a passion. You know, if I have to go into every race, sit there behind my team, and win every time. Like if I have to go in, a few breaks attack, I sit ninth wheel, get delivered to the finish, I win. I'll have to do that if I have to do that. But I want to race, and I'm lucky I'm in an environment that gives me the opportunity to race. And so I'll go and I'll try, you know, difficult races, and whether that means I'm last or whether that means it's just preparation for the Tour de France, and that's what it is. It might cut down my number of wins, but at the end of the day, if I win a few stages of the Tour every year, it's better than winning a lot more and then one or even no stages of the Tour de France.
The other day at the Tour of Switzerland, you said that every race you do, there's some kind of trouble. Also, every single Tour de France you've done so far, you've cried at some point. There have been some tears shed. Will this be a trouble, tear-free Tour de France from Mark Cavendish?
You're kidding? No. I think if you can make a bet on there being trouble, if you can make a bet on there being tears, make a bet on it. It'll probably happen. Whether it's my fault or not, it'll happen, you know. Like I said, it's a crazy world, this cycling malarkey, isn't it? And yeah, it just means so much to me. So.